The best part about this is I will finally see what the title screen's like. Not what I thought. Honestly, I actually thought it was going to be way different. I'm all good. Now I gotta find this dude. Where the heck are you, actually? Oh, I gotta enter from there? Really? Ah. Unless you're near the side quest. There's a crazy item up there. Soon enough I'll get it. See what it is.
Are you a little guy?
Oh, you're... Never mind.
This is exciting. There's something that's just so rank X about you. It doesn't matter if you get what I mean. What matters is, do you want to battle or not?
Yes.
X is good, but W is better, don't you think? Following that logic, A is the best, which is why I'm gonna win my way up to rank A.
Whatever. Heh, rank X really does suit you. I mean, you've got that face that screams I love rank X. Hehehe. Rank X. Xavi the grade schooler. Venipede is first. I'm gonna immediately switch out if I can. Spikes. Ow! Oh, I dodged it. Just barely. Yay! Kadabra! Screw it. Oh boy. Screw it. Roselia. Oh no. Oh, great. Wow. Switch out to you. And what makes sense is that Roselia is the last one, and it's pretty dang hard. It's level 19. Oh. I'm unable to use a satchel. What you talking about? Fine, I'll switch. I was level 20, no wonder. I'm gonna switch to... Let's do you and just barely make it. Oh! Oh, there's one more! Oh. This can't be right. You're too strong for rank X. Furfru. Oh no. Furfru's gonna be really hard. Dark! Good grief. I think I'm just done. It's not letting me use my satchel. either. Oh, now it is. Of course it is. And I only have one revive left. I'm thinking of using it on you. And then that's just a risk I'm willing to take. And that's that. I lost. Does that mean that my ranking is just no longer... Oh, and look at that. Let's try this again, knowing that his final Pokemon is Furfuru. Good grief, that's the first time I've ever lost against someone. Alright. I'm just doing as much as I can. What button is it? X. And then I'm going to use a full heal on Caesar. Gosh darn it. Ugh! That was hard. That was a very hard battle. I knew that Furfuru was going to be the hardest one. With how precisely you targeted my Pokemon, there was almost no way I could win that. You sure about that? You definitely beat me the first time. Are you sure you're rank X? You seem way too good at battling. You were crazy good too. Victory is confirmed. Congratulations for now processing your promotion. Rank W. Just so you know, I don't care that I lost. The letter X is way cooler than the letter W anyway. Whatever you say. That was hard. Please tell me I'm able to ascend the levels now. Oh, look at that! I got a call! You're rank W now. Amazing. Come join us all back at the hotel. Here's to Eclipse making it to the next rank once again. Oh man, you cooked up another masterpiece, Tony. I can't wait. Lita, you know we're not celebrating you, right? I still can't get over the fact that Naveen is actually a guy. How is that? Like, it gets old, I know, but look at the dude and see the hairstyle that he has. That does not look like a guy's hairstyle. Let alone the face just looks like a girl's face. Lita, you know we're not celebrating you, right? Well, it won't feel like we're celebrating anyone if the rest of us just hit here quiet and hungry. Naveen, how about you relax and enjoy some croissant curry? No, thank you. Yeah, it looks like a girl's face. Curry and croissants stand alone nicely, but together they're less than the sum of their parts. But they make a whole new flavor when you put them together, just like all of us in Team MZ. I'd rather you didn't compare us to the culinary atrocities, Lita. Just want to level up. Got over 10 grand. Cool. Does this mean that I'll finally be able to reach the requirement of level 30? Or do I have to see the professor in order for that requirement to be there? I can't handle it. Morning. How's hotel life treating you? It's been amazing, honestly. Heck yeah. You know, I came here from far away, just like you. The hotel's my home these days, too. And it's such a nice place. I wonder why no one ever stays here. Wouldn't you like to have more guests, AZ? I do not mind the quiet. This place was intended to be my final residence. That is why I called it Hotel Z. And if the hotel were to become busy, all of you in Team MZ might feel obliged to help out, in turn preventing you from taking part in the ZA Royale. I'm fine with things as they are. Well, I guess if you're fine, then it's fine. Oh, sorry, but I gotta go practice. Let's chat more later, Eclipse. See ya. What is it, Floette? You seem somehow agitated. These are Lida's belongings, aren't they? Eclipse, I'm sorry to trouble you, but Lida has forgotten her things. Could you deliver them to her? Lida's things. Lida's accessories and other items that she uses when practicing dance. They're kept in a small patch that was handmade by Naveen. Perhaps this would be a good opportunity for you to speak further with her. You are both members of Team MZ. It is good to know your allies well. You should find Linda in Sector 5 of the Virtue District. Perhaps a bell will help you understand more about one another. I want to level up though. Look at my Pokemon's levels. I won't be able to battle alongside them without them disagreeing with me sometimes. Come on. It's like a hollow title screen. Honestly, that's rather interesting indeed. That will be on the second part's thumbnail if you didn't already see that. I just wanted to see what the title screen would be like, and I was dead wrong. So,
ranking wise, we are goodness, I'm not used to do the fast cursor here. Ranking wise, we are rank W, but it'll be a while before I go up in the ranks. So instead, I'm just gonna do some side quests. Still, what I will say is, it's a bit of a letdown that I'm unable to, and also Gengar being in this game is gonna be pretty hard for me because unless they have linking cords in this game, which I doubt they will, I won't be able to 100% this game unless I don't need to for Shiny Charm. Because of this doohickey over, I wish plus was the pause button and minus being the map. Because of this, Mabel's research. I got 10 small experience candies. That means I have 40 more levels before I get the Shiny Charm already. Which is very interesting that I get the Shiny Charm like that. And then the Master Ball being here. Because yeah, I already spoiled everything on stream. The fact that you can get these is rather interesting. But I think the only reason for it is because you're going to go pretty far in the game. So far that you'd be able to get all of this. But, yeah, that's going to be a really long process trying to get all of that. Because it's not a 2-turn move, it's more like it's going to take a while for all of that stuff to work. With the Pokedex, I would be able to do that eventually. 2 more normal types, 1 more fire type. And I wonder if evolving counts. I doubt it. But otherwise, it's just catching certain types and completing certain wild zones. I didn't do Wild Zone 6 yet, so I won't say anything about completing that. Evolve 4 Pokemon. Evolve 1 with an item. Darn it. That's what I need to do? Gosh darn it. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to. Because it's a multiplayer thing. And maybe I'll stream myself playing this game and asking certain people to do those link trades. And I'll just link trade back with what I would need in return, maybe. That'd be interesting if that would end up being the case. If I'm able to do that just to complete the research and get the Shiny Charm. That sucks though that I need to do that because I was hoping that I wouldn't have to worry about that and having a linking cord instead, but instead they won't let me do light. That sucks! Corp! Magic Corp! Trying to get that side quest, and here I am just collecting items instead. Because time passes now, instead of it being like during the day and during all the night. Sorry, Pichu.
Odette, I'm a perfumer. I love to say it like that. My work involves preparing and mixing fragrances to, be used in perfumes. Recently, I've wanted to create a fragrance using leaves from a Pokemon called Skidoo. If I don't have a Skidoo, would you be so kind to bring me one? I already have it. But I have to add it to my team. Gosh darn it. They won't let me go get it from the boxes. Skidoo. Move, and I'm moving it to replace, I guess. I gotta figure out which one to replace. I guess Caesar for now. But I'm gonna bring him back because he has been pretty helpful. Could do Bumblebee as well. Dang, I have no idea. I don't want to replace my buddy, so I'm just gonna do Skidoo. I'll take a tiny pinch of leaves from you back, alright? There! I'll get this mixed up into a new fragrance right away. Skidoo leaf perfume is ready. I'm glad to say that it's retained that fresh, lovely scent that Skidoo all seem to share. The leafy green aroma is so invigorating yet so relaxing at the same time. I'm happy to hear. You know, it's even bringing back some nostalgic memories. I used to ride Skidoo all over the city when I was little. In a way, it's like I've managed to battle the aroma of Lumiose from the past. If we ask other Pokemon species to help us, I bet we'll be able to create different perfumes that have all sorts of charms. Perhaps I'll ask your assistance with that someday soon. That's nice. 2 sachets, which is useful for certain Pokemon, and 5 person berries.
I keep on pressing plus because I think that's the pause button. Usually would be. I'm not used to it not being that. Am I able to do this now? No, I have to go to boxes. So I'm gonna... Yeah, I gave Pikachu away, it makes sense. I'm gonna get Caesar back. So I'm gonna do that. Because until I get another Pokemon in my team, the evolutions are all gonna be here, and then as soon as I get the final evolution, I'm gonna switch out. Imagine Arbok being able to Mega Evolve. Oh-ho! The only Pokemon that is able to sort that out is a Pokemon that can use Dig.
Very sure. Taxi Lumicab. So now I'm gonna guide myself to the Badoo show because I'm doing that next. Blue Plaza. So I'm just gonna do that. This game messes the Pokemon leave behind. It's such a pain how wild Pokemon leave stuff all over town. Leave no trace behind, am I right? Though at least clearing it away does allow you to save up plenty of Mega Shards. 20 Mega Shards. It can be a real headache to figure out what move to use on the mess. It's not like the same moves work on rocks or brambles or sludge or whatever. Yeah, but how do you get rid of the sludges? That's the only question I want to know. Or the only thing I want to know. Metagross. I'm calling it that even though it's Metagross, obviously. And then I saw Glalie, which means that indeed that means Snorunt is in this game. Also makes me wonder if Frostlass is able to Mega Evolve. Justice for that, man. Am I able to go over here? I wonder if I'm able to do this, actually. To say this big, I bet I could find a doppelganger of myself. Like Ditto. Hello. I'm glad to see you, but where's your Badoo? Do come back when you have one in your party. Of course I need a Badoo in my party. Hello there, youngster. I hoped you would join us. And you brought a Badoo, too. Splendid. Your name is Eclipse, is it? A name budding with potential. Now then, to enter the competition, you will need to pay a participation fee of 5,800. I have to pay? I understand your concern, but I promise you and your Badoo will have nothing to worry about. Yeah, like, I didn't think I had to pay at all. That was just me asking that. I thought he was going to say something else. Here you go, I guess. Wonderful. Let's get started, shall we? I'm sorry to be mean. I just didn't think I needed to pay. Of certain sizes, huh? Our first entry is Florel's Badoo. Ooh, the luster on this one's bud really gives new meaning to the word lustrous. Quite superb. Yes, but its body language isn't sparking anything in me. In that sense, it fails to impress. Judging from its cry, the poor dear may well be suffering from stage fright. Let's move on to number 2, Balsam's Badoo. Energetic. Oh yes, lovely. Its posture exudes dignity and strength in spades. Very nice indeed. Its cry is passable, I suppose. A lack of color in its complexion is hardly ideal, though. This Badoo needs more sunlight. Imagine you call us shiny Badoo. That would have been hilarious. Marigold Badoo, which is bigger than the others. Puppy! Well, look at that. What a large specimen. It certainly won't be lacking in pollen. This self-assured manner in which it sways from side to side is simply iconic. An inspiration. But I detected a hint of irritation in its cry. I suspect this Badoo might be a little stressed. Last but not least, it's Eclipse's Badoo. Badoo! Oh my! Remarkable. I like how your name is Bud. Impressive. Just look at the luster on it, the shine, and oh, this Bud is so very lush, sturdy too. Its nimble little feet are dancing straight into my heart, and what a delightfully charming smile. I agree. And it's not just the outward excellence of this Badoo that should be praised. It clearly trusts its trainer fully and without reservation. How else could it achieve such a commanding presence? I've judged innumerable Badoo over the years, but never have I seen one quite like this. I don't know what voice to give this guy, so I'm just doing my normal voice, technically. Chairman, I think this Badoo is the one. Yes, it seems we're all in accord. What happens if we win? We get a lot of things right. We'll see. I'm pretty much as selfish as a certain character I won't say because it's cringe to talk about it. Thank you for showing us your wonderful Badoo. Would you mind telling us how you first crossed paths? It was a random encounter. Truth. And how have you been training a Badoo? We have a very strict regimen. I'm not doing anything special, honestly. Anything you pay careful attention to? Make sure it gets plenty of rest. In the sun, basically. Well, because it's slow, it doesn't really matter, but live like there's no tomorrow. Technically, yes. Young energy. Well, color me impressed again. I should have expected such splendid answers from one who raised such a splendid Badoo. I'm glad I trusted my gut and invited you to enter our show. I know my voices were wrong for all of these characters. It's because it's just a side quest. It doesn't really matter. But it is truly a delight. 10,000 Poké Coins, I'm gonna call them. It's almost double of what I paid. You have marvelous potential as a Pokemon trainer, you know? Be sure to give all your Pokemon lots of love so they can bloom as beautifully as your Badoo. I honestly feel bad for the other ones who paid for this too. Miracle Seed, which is used to evolve, but you have to trade, which is dumb. The Roselia, or no, the Miracle Seed is to strengthen the grass type moves. It was a different item that that was an evolution stone. What was I thinking? I thought there was a Pokemon that needed that. Oh, sorry. Blue Pokemon Center. I didn't mean to pin that. Gosh darn it. I pinned something else for importance, but now I don't. But now I'm unable to do something about that. Hey there. Bonjour. Actually, I don't need to heal. ZA Royale. Wait. It's fun watching the ZA Royale. Yeah, I can see that. You have an Aurorus with you. What do you have? Oh, wow. So instead of a vending machine, you just get to purchase these. A Moo Moo Milk. Costs 600, really. So you have to buy one each. I wish it was that you were able to buy a lot. I'm gonna buy like 10 of them.
Screw it. I'm gonna buy 10 of these. Or until my Pokecoins is on 24k. I'm gonna do this too. Lemonade! Sony Pop? There we go. I wanted an odd number. One more. Good grief. That's something to put in memory. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying like that. Good grief. I wish you were able to buy more of them.
100 HP to a Pokemon, just like in any other game. 70 HP? Nope. That usually would be 80, but it's 70 here. 50, which is usually 60 in previous Pokemon games. 30, which is usually, I think, 50, just like a Super Potion in any other game. Potions seems to heal the same amount of HP all the time. Sort of wish in classic Pokemon games they made it heal like either 40 HP or 15. Specific, I know. Hello. My favorite Pokemon is Flabébé. Right after being born, each Flabébé searches for a flower it likes. Then it cares for that flower for the rest of its life. 5 colors of flower a Flabébé might choose from: red, yellow, orange, blue, or white, which means the black flower version is the shiny. I'd really, really like to see each and every flower color that Flabébé can have. Seeing Flabébé holding all 5 flowers should help me come up with new hair colors too. So I need to catch 5 different kinds of Flabébé, but the only one I have is the red one. So all 5 forms of Flabébé. It's bound to be a side quest that requires me to get every form of Vivian too. That would suck though. There we go. Hey, could you spare a moment? My Audino is acting a bit strange. It keeps fussing over me and touching me with its feelers way more than it usually does. Audino uses their feelers to sense people's health and emotions. But like I keep telling it, I don't need these constant check-ins. I'm fine. But you don't seem fine. I'm just trying to make sure you're better. Bellow me, would you? I feel like that's the only way I can make Audino understand that I'm fit and healthy and doing great. A sensitive Audino. Just come let me know when you're ready. So, if you want to know something, this is known ever since Gen 5. Audino is, unless I'm wrong, just gonna say this and pausing. Audino are great experience Pokemon. Like, as soon as you encounter a wild Audino, you'll understand. But Audino, every time you defeat it, you get a lot of experience points. It's like when a Pokemon has a lot of HP and it takes them a while to go down because of the health bar taking a long time. But for Audino, it doesn't really matter. It's meant to be an experience sponge, but sorry to be cringe on it, but I have actually used an Audino in my team. It's way more useful than being an experience sponge, even if most of its moves are healing moves and defensive moves. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, honestly. It's not necessarily forgettable because I always remember the Gen 5 and Gen 6 Nurse Joys. Even if Gen 6 Nurse Joys had a Wigglytuff, but one of them had an Audino because it was able to Mega Evolve. That's another thing. Audino is able to Mega Evolve because of it being a Gen 5 Pokemon, and many people didn't like that Audino was the only one. Not anymore for the case, because it seems like there will be a few more Gen 5 Pokemon that are able to Mega Evolve. One being Chandelure. Honestly, love that. The worst thing is this Audino might no takedown, but I'm still gonna risk it anyway. I don't have a ghost type with me, but it's all right. We'll just see how high leveled this Audino is. I might have mistaken, but let's see. Level 20. Crap. Switch. See if I can use my satchel. I'm gonna actually heal and switch to Spike at the last second. Super Potion. I should have used a fresh water. No! Well, sorry, Caesar. I just want to get a lot of experience with you. Yeah, look at that experience. Pichu's already level 21. It was level 19 before. You're really strong, aren't you? We lost, but I'm so glad we got to face you. It's been so long since I've had a Pokemon battle. It really helps clear my mind. You were sensing that you were stressed. I thought I was doing fine, but maybe I was burnt out without even realizing it. That's why you wanted to tell me, wasn't it, Audino? You absolute sweetie. It is known as the caring Pokemon, just like Chansey and Blissey. Happiny as well. I don't think they're in the game, but it is very sweet to think of. That is so cute. I love Audino, honestly. It's so cute. So, like, it can be many things. Cute, pretty, handsome if it's male, all of it. I hear you loud and clear. Let me know whenever I'm overdoing things, okay? I'll listen to you next time for sure. Yay! 3 revives. That's a neat reward. And 5 super potions. Sorry, Caesar! So it's a sensitive Audino. Well, I'll do this side quest then. I'll fly to this Pokemon Center to do that side quest. It's a side quest video if you couldn't tell already. Just doing as many as I can. Definitely if I stream LP this game, then I'm going to... Then it's there that I'm going to not buy a single revive. Because had I known that there was going to be a lot of revives, I would have just stuck to not buying a single one. But here, I don't really care about that.